a virtual conference, it's fine. Good news, Archon. We've had a stroke of luck in our search for that beacon. Apparently, our colleagues have stumbled across a hidden path leading down into the hollows around the base of the Crystal Tower. A path I doubt we'd have ever found had the Ironworks and Sons not added their numbers to the party. Thanks to them, we have eager eyes aplenty down there, checking under rocks and peering at every nook and cranny. Still, it sounds like there's a lot of ground to cover. And we'd better go and give them a hand. My thoughts exactly. The sooner we find this beacon, the sooner you can travel to wherever it is this mysterious voice is coming from. The sooner we can work out how to help our friends. We have to find a way to make them up, and before the Empire becomes calling again, meaning we have no time to lose. Conferences are fun. This one's actually not bad. I've been to it a few times. It's a boat and silver tier waiting to ferry people to the site, so let's be on our way. It's a conference for a specialized accreditation, so it's not a whole bunch of, like, baseline knowledge stuff. That, like, if you're actually working in the field you've known for 37 years already, despite not being 37 years old. Take me down to the Crystal Tower. The survey site, sir. It's on the eastern shore of the lake, and the swiftest way to get there is by boat. Yep, take me over.
Look how many people there are! Should we get to it then? Pick up anything that seems the least bit device-like, and we'll make ourselves a pile.
A device
Well,
pile.
if it isn't the hero of the hour. Maybe you'll change our look. We found bugger all without you.
Wait, you sound like that?
Biggs! Wedge!
Wedge has a crush on Totaro.
Aye, aye. Well, we could hardly say no to a call for aid from the Scions. Jesse called it the chief of some other business. So we'll be working twice as hard to make up for his not being here.
Thrice as hard, even.
Thank you, both of you. I'm sure we'll find that
I
beacon
never
in no
would have.
time.
That's Wedge's voice? He might have been, I just have no memory of it.
I'm not seeing anything out here. Do you reckon you could squeeze in there, Wedge?
And
What,
get
'cause he's
stuck
small?
halfway? No, thank you.
I could try if you like.
Tataru, no! We couldn't ask you to do that.
Oh, I'll be fine. This receptionist is not afraid to get her hands dirty.
I'm going back and playing some of the older Final Fantasies that I never played. I basically played 7, then 10, and then I've, like, played 12, 13 a little. But
Sorry, I meant to say, the scholars haven't finished their preliminary assessment of the site yet, so we're not supposed to venture too far in.
right now I'm fighting Scarmelione in FF4. Woo!
What's that you got there?
Stupid zombie bosses.
Now that looks promising.
Isn't that the Ironworks symbol? Counterfeiters?
Now I have you.
You are right.
What's happening?
I don't think I'm okay, guys. I think I'm gonna take a nap.
Stay with me. Focus on my voice. Let expanse contract. Eon become instant.
Wait, this must be it. The device. Oh, this is supposed to happen.
What are you looking at?
The gates
Just
that we may pass.
message me on Discord.
Safe journey, warrior of light. Find our friends and bring them home.
If the site wants to load. Go. The only move is not to play.
Oh, do not look at me so.
You're slaves to a tyrant. There's no freedom in that.
This is one battle you cannot fight. Away with you. Go! Your spirited accounts always comes in one.
We did everything right. Everything that was asked of us, and still it came to this.
Night, Reba. Good luck tomorrow with the first real one.
Your time has not yet come.
Yeah, you start off Shadowbringers by getting hit with, like, all the memories of living and dead characters. It's a really nice scene setting. And then you land in this.
From endless dreams I awake. Something vague, yet urgent, calls me to action once more.
Rare to meet someone out here who's not a peddler themselves. What brings you
Oh,
into the wilds this time of night?
I didn't catch this the first time around. That's the same guy who greets you when you first load into A Realm Reborn. Visually, the same guy. In this time of night.
Well, if it ain't the oldest joke in the book. Me granddad, God rest his soul, used to tell that one to the barman at kicking out time. And when, pray tell, did we last have a dark night? You rotten old drunk, yet he'd reply. Over 100 bleeding years ago, that's when. You got that look down to a T. I'd almost think you meant it. Ah, got to you, did they? Poor beggar. That explains it then. Well, I've roads to travel and wares to sell, but you best hurry along to the town nearby. Just head east through the trees and aim for the Shining Tower. You'll find the place soon enough. 'Tis the biggest settlement for malms around. Go on now, friend. They'll take good care of you in the Crystarium.
Dizzying heights it rises, the gleaming spire, its tip threatening to pierce the blinding canopy.
Bonus points if anyone recognizes the voice.
Between dark and light, the pure and the corrupt, the one true struggle.
Close, but no. We've heard that voice before. It's been a long time, though. All the way back in A Realm Reborn. Can't mount up here. They just want you to walk. Yeah. I don't know if I'd say the story is detail focused. There are a lot of details in the story that are easy to miss and are really fascinating if you catch them.
Halt.
Oh, hello, you.
Every face in this city I know. Yours, I do not. This is the threshold of the Crystarium, stranger, and I am its gatekeeper. If you would enter, you will answer my questions.
Favorite color is purple. The airspeed velocity of a swallow is 5. My name is Archon Shade. My quest is to get you to let me in. Olda.
Do you take me for a fool? No such place exists. Had you given me an honest answer, I would not have barred your way. We care little here for a person's place of origin. But instead, you chose concealment. And I will not suffer you to pass.
Okay, but I told the truth.
That one had eaten. It must have gulped down the whole hand, ring and all.
Not cool, brah. We just met him.
Everything all right, Captain?
Quite all right, my lord. Just a stray sin eater, and a weak one at that.
I see. Weak or not, we should be on the lookout for more. But I see you've met my guest. I will escort him to the Crystarium myself, if you've no objections.
Another of your mysterious friends, is it? I should have known. Very well. I'll inform the others your guest is to be given the run of the city. Pray forgive my less than cordial welcome. May the rest of your stay with us be a pleasant one.
Come with me. I will answer whatever questions you have when we are somewhere more private. Right then. Before we plunge into the wheres and wherefores, let me first thank you for answering my summons.
I don't really feel like I had much of a choice.
I had intended to bring you directly to my personal quarters, but I fear my aim was slightly off. That you are still able to make the crossing unharmed is a great relief.
Change out of the cat
So,
pajamas
we
next
come to
week.
the question of where. The realm in which you now find yourself belongs to one of the 13 reflections, or shards. The first, to be precise, even if its inhabitants are largely oblivious to the fact. As to wherefore, having been awarded the rather grandiose title of Crystal Exarch, I, in my capacity as caretaker of the Crystarium, thought to seek the aid of you and your companions.
The other scions here.
That is a question with no simple answer. But all shall be explained in due course, I promise you.
Kind of a yes or no question, buddy.
Let us begin with the glaring skies up above. Here in the first, the world has been all but consumed by primordial light. It began a century ago, by this realm's reckoning. A luminous flood swallowing everything in its path. More than 9/10 of this star was lost. And the fortunate few who survived are hounded by abominations born of that catastrophe even now. Sin Eaters, we call them. The creature you saw earlier was one such monstrosity. It was to save the first from this menace that I learned to bridge the rift between worlds, that I might call upon the aid of the greatest of heroes.
You do realize I was kind of busy with
Though it
something
meant
else.
depriving a world of its champion, I had to try, for in saving the first, you would bring salvation to the source as well. But what manner of host harangues his guests in the middle of the road? Let us continue our talk within the Crystarium.
Such a proud and vibrant city. The sole sanctuary for the living in a world all but resigned to oblivion. Each stone was laid with hope. The town itself a symbol, a monument to defiance in the face of death. No would-be hero could fail to answer its call. For who among us does not yearn for salvation?
Am I in? Yeah, we will be back to you. As long as this lets me use it, we'll be back to you next week. I'll be able to use it. Okay. Oh, Aetherite is not Nope. I have to follow the quests in order to use that. I gotta be like this. Here we are. Welcome, my friend, to the Crystarium. Oh, yeah, that's in Kidu. He's there for a reason. Now, full and frank discussion of the privacy of my study would seem to be in order. But I think our conversation would be more meaningful were you first to gain a firmer grasp of the situation here. To that end, I would like you to visit a few of the Crystarium civic leaders. Glean something of this world and its predicament. As you can see, this path will take you directly to their other convenience with which I'm sure you're only too familiar. Being the rightful object of my summoning spell, you should in theory be able to reach all the way back along your Earth trail and find a connection to the source. Believe it or not, I'd strongly suggest you complete this attunement before venturing any further. I tried! After you have done so, walk up the steps next to the other right and head out to the left to arrive in the crystalline mean. This is where you'll find our collective of crafters and gatherers, as well as our spokeswoman, Catless, one of the few people I would like you to meet. Now there is Morin. To reach him in his cabinet of curiosity, you want to avoid the aforementioned steps, take the exit to the left, and simply continue straight along and down until you come to the large doors at the end of the path. The third and final person I would like you to meet is Bragi, our man in charge of trade and distribution. He is to be found in the markets, which you can access from the opposite side of the Otherite Plaza. Seeking out each of my colleagues, you'll visit the major districts of the city and hopefully gain a feel for the place. I trust my directions were simple enough. Crystal clear. Very good. I concede the layout of the Crystarium is more historic necessity than planning, but I'm sure you'll learn its twists and turns before long. I'm not. In all honesty, the true challenge may be in finding the right way to approach its citizens. You discovered during your encounter with the captain that people of this world are unaware of the existence of other stars and will struggle to accept the truth of your origin. That being the case, when they ask from whence you hail, as they inevitably will, I suggest you claim to share a homeland with the Crystal Exarch. There is an unspoken rule here about peering too deeply into that particular mystery. When you've finished making the rounds, pray meet me in the large courtyard at the center of town. Until then. Okay, now can I use the Otherite? Okay, by focusing your senses, you detect the flow of vastly distant currents of ether. Your connection to these energies is faint but stable and should allow teleportation to Otherites on the source.